Hey everybody, T-Man again, bringing you guys another video. This video will be doing a video on Bray Wyatt, just giving my thoughts of Bray Wyatt going into WrestleMania 32 and his position with the company and what needs to change with Bray Wyatt. This is not my fantasy booking. Don't be mistaken of that, where I take each and every one of my the wrestlers in the WWE, telling you guys where they are now and where they're going in the future and how I would book that wrestler going forward if I was in creative. But that's not what we're doing right now, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those videos I am going to be pumping out. But let's talk about right now. Let's talk about reality. Let's talk about where Bray Wyatt is right now in WWE. As we all know, he was positioned to wrestle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 32. And obviously those plans, WWE decided to give us a curveball. They decided to go in a different direction. And you know what? I like this direction that the WWE is going into. I feel like the Dean Ambrose-Brock Lesnar match is a better selling match. Not to mention, I like it on a lot of different levels. I've been digging the rivalry between Brock and Dean Ambrose. I've been digging the rivalry of these two guys coming together. And I believe they have magic together. The way Ambrose just keep calling himself the indestructible man, the invincible man, the Iron Man of the WWE, and just keep taking these beatings. I think we're in for like a WrestleMania 13 type of match, like a Austin Bret Hart type of feel. I have a feeling we're in for something like that, where we see Brock Lesnar win, but the guy lost in the shuffle of all this is now Bray Wyatt. Now, a lot of people are mad because we're not getting a payoff from the Royal Rumble back when the Wyatt family costed Brock Lesnar the match. You can always go back to that later. I understand that some people have short-term memories or whatever and may forget about it later. I think it's a right call. I think, we were all complaining. There is no pleasing us, the fans, because everyone was complaining how predictable it was going to be with Bray Wyatt interfering at Fastlane, costing Brock Lesnar a match. Well, the WWE gave us Swerve Ball. They said, okay, they probably saw the lead up to Fastlane and with the triple threat and seeing how Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar had this chemistry, and that triple threat match more turned into this nice beef between Dean and Brock than Roman, because Roman can't do a promo skill. I think that's when they decided to go in that direction, and I think that is the right direction to go into. But Bray Wyatt, a guy of his talents, is being so underutilized, and it is sad, guys. It is really sad that Bray Wyatt is getting treated like this in the WWE. I know right now it is hard. You try to think about who Bray Wyatt could wrestle this year at WrestleMania 32 with a very, very thin roster, and a top name. Yeah, you could throw him in there against any wrestler like a Ziggler or whatever, but that's not entertaining. That's not what people want to see. This is really difficult to come up with of who he's going to wrestle at WrestleMania. I think the only direction going forward to right now is Bray Wyatt's not going to like his role at WrestleMania 32. Whatever they decide to do on him, it's going to be a bad role. And you know what? We all have to accept that. Bray Wyatt have to accept that. But the night after WrestleMania, that's when they have to start doing it. They have to stop taking advantage of Bray Wyatt like they're doing now. They're taking advantage of this man so much, where after WrestleMania, they need to start booking this man in a dominant role. In the last 2 years, the WWE has taken Bray Wyatt for advantage. This guy cut some of the best promos on the wrestlers. I'm not talking about Paul Heyman. No one could touch Paul Heyman. Man, Paul Heyman knocks his promos out of the park. But Bray Wyatt, for a wrestler, is really, 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 really cool. He's one of the top promo guys, one of them. And WWE's taken him for granted. Instead of doing intelligent booking, instead of really planning him out, who is Bray? What are we going to do with Bray Wyatt? They just have him attack a random babyface and rival with him. I mean, yeah, they may be top guys, but that's not really planned. You're like, okay, he can deliver the promo, he can deliver a good match, he can deliver a good storyline, but we don't know what to do with him. So let's just have him interfere in all these random matches. We've seen him interfere and cause Ambrose and Roman Reigns and John Cena and so on and so on and Jericho, and we're running out of baby faces for him just to randomly attack. We need to start coming up with a stern plan for Bray Wyatt. And don't have him get so scared to put Bray Wyatt in the title picture. When I say they take advantage of Bray Wyatt, I mean that. They take advantage of him and they're like, okay, we don't have to put him in the top heavyweight title picture. We don't have to put him this because he's so good with his promo skills and he's so good. We could just have him attack a babyface we don't know what to do with, and we could just put the two of them together and Bray Wyatt will deliver. They're taking advantage of this man so much where it's getting to the point now it's WrestleMania 32 and they don't know what to do with him. WWE was talking about possibility of Sting and Bray Wyatt, but that's not going to happen with Sting's medical condition right now. I don't think he'll get cleared, and then Sting even said he's done. The only way he would come back is to wrestle The Undertaker. So I don't see that happening at all either. And the only name that sticks out to me that she could do with Bray Wyatt this year, WrestleMania 32, and I don't think that'll happen because I think he's wrestling in NXT at the big NXT show in Texas, would be Finn Balor. I mean, Finn Balor is the only guy I can think of on the roster that would kind of make some sort of sense because of his whole demon character thing that Finn Balor does. That's the only thing I can think of off the bat for Bray Wyatt. They digged him in the hole this deep. So I feel bad. I feel like WWE is screwing up on a lot of guys. That could be big names in the business, and creative is so bad. I'm probably going to do a video coming up talking about the names that are so good in the WWE and these wrestlers want to leave because creative is so bad. So I will talk about that. But that'll pretty much conclude this video. Subscribe for you don't miss a video, guys. There's a lot of videos coming up. So make sure you guys subscribe for you don't miss. I got my 31 days of WrestleMania coming up, and I rank from the worst all the way to the best WrestleManias in my opinion. I do my fantasy booking, and if news breaks, I do not break news on this channel, but I will give my thoughts. And so it may not be breaking news. I don't do that. There's other channels that here on YouTube that deals with wrestling news. I just give you the thoughts and what I would do scenarios, and I will bring you the if there's a new topic that comes up, I will give you my thoughts on it. But that's what this is. So subscribe for you don't miss a video. Let's grow the channel together. So see you guys for the next video. Take care, guys.